Well, US President Donald Trump said that diplomacy with Iran remains possible even as tensions continue to escalate in West Asia. The Strait of Hormuz emerging as the latest flashpoint, Trump says Tehran is becoming more serious in negotiations while warning that military action remains an option if the talks fail. As the situation remains grim in West Asia, US President Donald Trump says he has not yet decided whether to launch new wave of strikes against Iran, saying Tehran is becoming more serious in talks with Washington. However, he warned that Iran would face a much higher level of military action if negotiations fail.
There are two ways. I consider that the smarter way, but the other is probably the easier way, doing what we're doing. And we can take that to a much higher level if we want to. You know, we're prepared to do that, as you know. We're locked and loaded. We're locked and loaded and ready to go, but we're talking to them. They sort of have to make a deal. But we are talking to them. I think they're being serious. I think they are being by far the most serious that we've seen them, but that doesn't mean we get there. We'll see what happens. But I always prefer that alternative.
Even as Trump speaks of diplomacy, tensions in the Gulf continue to rise. The Strait of Hormuz remains the key flashpoint, with threats to global shipping increasing. A fresh maritime incident involving a tanker was reported near the strategic waterway. Iran's Revolutionary Guards claim they stopped 4 vessels attempting to transit Hormuz over the past 24 hours after firing warning shots, saying the ships were forced to alter course. On Friday, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps claimed it carried out fresh strikes on US military assets in Bahrain, Kuwait, Jordan, and Iraq's Kurdistan region. Tehran says the attacks caused damage and casualties. Conflict has also taken a growing toll inside Iran. Residents of Tehran say inflation has surged, incomes have fallen, and daily life has become increasingly difficult as the war drags on.
The economy situation is much worse than in previous years. If we take inflation into account, it may have nearly doubled. Incomes have fallen and the value of our currency has declined. All of this has an impact and life has become a bit more difficult.
Meanwhile, the United States announced no new strikes on Iran on Saturday, marking the first pause after 13 consecutive nights of bombardment. However, military tensions persist. Bureau Report, DD India.